മലയാളം ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ? കുറച്ച്. Okay.
But I enjoy love stories, and I love those passionate love stories. There is not much dialogue. There is no dialogue. I love doing Sufi and Sajate. It was amazing.
Hi, hello,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to Doha
Thank you.
and welcome to Radio Suno 91.7.
Thank you.
I think this is the third time actually talking to Aditi. The very first time I actually spoke to you when Sufi and Sujata released.
Yeah.
And this
on Zoom.
is Zoom. Yes.
That time did you speak to me in Malayalam or English?
Bit of Malayalam, bit of Tamil and a broken Hindi. Every spoke in all language. So, Malayalam ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ? കുറച്ച്. Okay. So, Taj, all about Taj today. So, I just actually wanted, I think this year, Aditi almost 3 period movies are there. Right? Almost releasing. So, getting into a period movie is actually very difficult because you need to be in that character pretty long time. Right? You have to carry that character for a very long time. So, how was the preparation for being in Taj and almost in all that period movies?
Actually, honestly, doing a period, it's not about doing a period film, it's a show. A series. So film, whether it's period or contemporary or whatever, it's that time period that you work in, that is a particular number of days or whatever. But when you do a show, it's that many more days. So that is like you're running a marathon. So that, I guess one is not used to that.
Yes.
So it takes a little getting used to. But the way I look at it is that, especially when you're working with directors you really love working with, you get that much more time with them on set. And you get that much more time to be directed by them. It's almost like they're directing you in 3 films.
Yeah.
You know, so I take it more like a blessing that you get that much time with them.
So it's like almost after 60 years, we are actually watching Anarkali again on.
Is it?
Yes. I think it's released, Mughal Azam released in 1960, I think. Yeah, so it's pretty long time.
Yeah.
But still people have that Anarkali thing in mind. Whenever we...
Yeah, that's the magic of an iconic actor, you know, and an iconic film. And that's the thing, when Taj first came to me, I was like, why are we touching an iconic film? And they convinced me that it is nothing like, they are not retelling Mughal Azam, and this is a very different
story.
Yeah, very different story. And then when they told me the story, I was like, okay, it's really, really different. And they also didn't take no from me as an answer. I kept saying no because I was busy shooting in Chennai and Vizag at that time. And they just didn't take no for an answer. So I said, okay, it must be in my destiny to do this. I'll do it. And I did it. And the kind of love that the show has got and that Anarkali has got has been really overwhelming. So I feel that there is a blessing, you know, somewhere, and maybe from the great Madhubala herself.
So have you watched Mughal Azam before?
Of course
you
I have, yes. I have.
And did you take
My mother has literally made me watch it. Not before I started this, but like when I was growing up.
So before you started, did you again watch just like that we get a feel?
No, not at all. Because this is a different story, that is a different story. And honestly, like, with very iconic paths, they are, and of course they are very inspiring, but I guess each person has to do something in their own way, and every story is different, every character is different, you know, visualized differently. And so
being in this character for a very long time, how was your preparation to be in? You need to wear in such a way, you need to walk in a certain way, right? So you need to behave in a certain way. So have you any training for that, or just
I think between action and cut you do
all the magics?
I mean, that's what it is to be an actor, is that, you know, that between magic and cut is your wonderland, and you listen to your director and then perform between between action and cut. And I think I enjoy working like that also. So if I think about it that much, it might be too overwhelming for me. So I like to be on set. I like to listen to the director. I like to be a sponge on a set.
Okay.
And just learn. And you can learn from every single department on a set, from the DOP to the art director to the costume designer. Like Anju Modi did my costumes.
Okay.
And like even the jewelry, if you see the earrings, I like, because I wanted it to look more Mughal, so I wore it here.
Okay.
Instead of wearing it here. Yeah, so little things like that, you
so
know.
you
like
did
this.
that research more of it, or
No,
the
I mean
team
it was a combination of Anju auntie and me. But yes, this jewelry, I said, Anju auntie, why don't I wear it like this? And she was like, good idea. So yeah, little things like that. It's all about teamwork. That's the magic of
especially in
cinema.
such a big massive series.
Yeah.
So it's actually Z5 also taken a big risk, actually not a risk or a challenge maybe, because doing such a periodic big one in a series kind of thing in a small platform.
But like I think to visionaries always take risks. And some of the greatest directors have always followed their heart and told the stories that they want to tell, and there is a reason why those stories become cult, or they become, so one only hopes that, you know, when you make a content with the right intention, that along the way and in the coming years, it'll be I don't know, it'll attain a kind of timeless this thing. But you can't tell. Every film and every piece of content comes with its own destiny. So
Yes. So we all love to watch movies in theater, but then still now we are actually there in OTT because we are actually sitting and watching in a very comfort zone.
Yeah.
So how do you feel that the difference now, actually the movie is actually taking only for OTT now? Everyone is
I think there's a magic in both, honestly. You can't, the theater is always a magical place, but OTT has its own magic where, you know, there's an intimacy in being able to go back to those people, wanting more seasons. Those people become a part of your lives, what is happening, the discussions. Also, it's longer because quite often there are shows. So I feel at the end of the day, it's not about the medium, it's about the stories that you're telling. It's about the teams that are making those stories. It's about the directors who are, you know, creating that content and telling those stories. And it's about people who have the courage. To, you know,
do it.
To put it out there for audiences. So yeah.
So the current binge watch for us is Taj, but what is your current binge watch or series which you are watching right now?
I'm actually so busy shooting. I'm shooting a Tamil-Telugu bilingual. So I do one dialogue in Tamil and then one dialogue in Telugu. So you can imagine that I cannot watch anything. I'm only mugging lines.
So your all-time favorite series or something is there? For me, it's always Friends. So something like
Yeah,
that.
Friends is great. I love it. But I think more than me, my mother's a bigger fan of Friends. She's seen it some, I don't know, 30 times or something. She can say all the dialogues.
So like if you watch Sufi Sujata or Katroveliade or The Taj, I can see that the intense emotions in it.
Yeah, I always get these very
Right?
intense because they're all love stories. So
Yes.
love stories tend to be, all great love stories are intense. They're very passionate and they're very intense, and there's a lot of up and down that happens. And I guess that's what makes those love stories so like amazing. But yeah, I tend to get a lot of these intense roles, and I enjoy it. But there are times that I'm like, I want to do a comedy.
Really?
Or just like a light film, and I don't want to cry. But I enjoy I enjoy love stories, and I love those passionate love stories. Yeah, it's fun.
So yes, so do you actually want to say something to our listeners? So anyway, they are watching Taj, that I know, but then still.
Happy to be here, happy to chat with you all, and I'm really looking forward to doing another Malayalam film.
Please do.
I love doing Sufi and Sajatim. And
How
I
was the
watched
impact
so
after that
much.
movie?
So it was it was amazing, and it was during the lockdown, so you just got to see so much online, and again, I didn't think that there would be so much love and so much acceptance, and there was. So, and then reels that came out for the song.
Vadikal.
Yeah. So it was just every day there were like so many reels that were coming out, and it was really lovely. So I look forward to doing more. I watched so many Malayalam movies.
Which is the last one?
I watched what is the film about the Romancham?
Romancham.
Romancham. I loved it. It was fabulous. It was so good.
Great. So all the best, Aditi. All the best for Taj.
Thank you.
So we are hoping to meet you again, and
Thank
we are
you.
hoping to see you again in Malayalam cinema.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.